Hello dear parents. I hope that you and your families are all keeping safe and well. Given that this year we are all adjusting to a blended learning model, I thought it more strategic to wait, observe and see how well we are adjusting before we recommence with my bi-weekly videos. Given that this time round there are far greater challenges organisationally owing to the various constraints imposed on class sizes due to the need for strict compliance with social distancing and the minimum requirements for subject periods that need to be maintained. Needless to say, it has been a great pleasure to welcome you all back to the new academic year and to some of our students who are actually back on campus. Thank you as always for maintaining regular contact with me via Teams, and I hope that you're now feeling more reassured as I'm acutely aware that we've been trying different scheduling models to see which works best, and the recent feedback confirms that things are more settled. Today there are 6 points that I would like to emphasise. Number 1, the students, as always, are a credit to their families in the responsible manner that they are observing social distancing. And thank you for continually reinforcing the expectations to your children. As I said, blended learning presents us with formidable challenges, and we're all learning how to do things differently. Yet again. Assessment, for example, is posing certain challenges, so we need your continued support. Cameras must be on at all times as mandated by the MOE. The FAAs are taking place at present, and even during regular lessons, it is important that cameras are on. As I reiterated last year, in the current circumstances, I passionately believe it is possible to reframe challenges as opportunities. My third point today is to help students to own their learning. Children have had to accept and adapt to new teachers with perhaps different styles of teaching. And whilst we value your feedback enormously, do please give your children time to adjust. No one expects parents to be experts and full-time teachers in every subject. The best thing to do is to continue to provide support and encouragement and expect your children to do their part. Allow the teachers to play their part also by trying not to help too much. Help your children become independent because it takes lots of practice, and this is a good opportunity to put those skills to the test. My fourth point is establish routines, ensuring that your children are dressed, ready appropriately for the day, and when morning registration gets them off to a good start, and this will help them to organise themselves and to set priorities. Continued flexibility is likewise important. This is an evolving situation that we find ourselves in, and we all need to make sure that we're adaptable and make the most of this unusual and continuing situation. My sixth and final point is all about reaccreditation. Every 5 years, our school has to be reaccredited. In November, Cognia, one of the oldest and well-established US accreditation agencies, will be carrying out a virtual engagement review for reaccreditation. Parents, students, staff are selected by the review team for short interviews, and you will be notified if you've been selected. All meetings will be on Zoom. And the purpose, of course, is to establish how satisfied or otherwise you are with the education and the support that's provided by the school. I should emphasise that accreditation is hugely important for us all. Achieving reaccreditation will mean that A, our school is continuing to uphold international standards in teaching and learning. B, importantly, our grade 12 graduates will need the school to be reaccredited, as this is a requirement from the Ministry of Education for having transcripts validated. You will also receive an executive summary statement in the coming days, highlighting all our achievements as a school and our targets going forward. This has been shared with Cognia, the Vicar School Board, and now we will be sharing it with you all. And I do want to reassure you that we're working hard to ensure your child's learning journey will progress and that we are committed to continue offering the very best support that we can, as we did in Term 3. There are study support lessons available Sunday to Wednesday between 2:15 and 3 o'clock. And do please avail of these, as it's an opportunity for you to seek clarification or additional support for your child. I passionately believe, working together as we have been, that we can make the most of this situation. So on behalf of the school board, the school leadership and my colleagues, I would very much like to thank you all for your continued patience, support and generosity to get through the continuing challenges that are being posed at this unprecedented time. I will of course continue to communicate with you through emails and WhatsApp and my fortnightly video, as I miss you all very much. But should you need to address any emerging concerns, then please go through the contact details already sent you, and you have my word, we will get back to you. Please, finally, keep safe and look after yourselves and your dear children. Thank you.